Jackie Chan, Rocky Balboa, Bruce Lee. Something about watching these high-flying moves and feats of athleticism has always fascinated me. I love seeing what the human body is capable of, and almost no other form of exercise puts that on display quite like martial arts. Fun fact, when I was a kid, I used to watch Human Weapon on the History Channel and try out the moves on my little sister. Sorry, sis. For the next week, I get to live a childhood dream. I get to make my own version of Human Weapon. I'm going to train Muay Thai in Thailand. So before coming here to Thailand, I've been taking classes in Mexico to get ready to prepare for this once-in-a-lifetime bucket list adventure. I'm on my way to my first Muay Thai class. I've got hand wraps and gloves. I don't know how to put the hand wraps on. I have no idea what I'm doing. Pretty nervous, pretty intimidated, but very excited. First Muay Thai class is over. It was a great workout. I haven't been in Mexico for several months, so exercising in the heat and humidity like this definitely got to me. As far as Muay Thai goes, I felt extremely unathletic and uncoordinated. Just finished my 5th Muay Thai class. Today the teacher told me my kicks seemed a lot better. I think he was just being nice to me because they still don't feel any better. But I'll take it. We're on our way to my first Muay Thai class in Thailand, and I am extremely nervous. I don't know. I've communicated with the folks at the gym a little bit over Facebook. I told them I'm a newbie, that I don't know what I'm doing, but I really have no idea what to expect. But outside of just the sheer nervousness, I'm extremely excited. I mean, this being a bucket list adventure is pretty exciting. So I can't wait to see what this is like. I have a feeling with this heat and this humidity, it's gonna get sweaty. Thumbs up so far.
You survived the warm-up.
Survived the warm-up. I don't even know if I think that was the warm-up to the warm-up, but no one's punched me in the face yet, so. So glad I went to Muay Thai in Mexico though, because that happened fast. I wasn't fast, but it happened fast. It's fun.
say. Survived. I survived.
How was it?
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Very sweaty.
Did you get your butt kicked?
Yes. I kicked my own butt. Well, they helped me kick my own butt. I lost and won somehow at the same time, but mostly I lost.
Day one, I survived. That was awesome. Literally a dream come true. Luckily, I have a few more days to train, and while after looking at some of the pictures and video that Hillary got while I was training, it's clear I need way more than just a few more days of training. But I mean, they don't call it a martial art for nothing. It is just that an art form, and like any art, it takes years to master, and I only have just a few classes under my belt. Quite honestly, I'm just glad I didn't hurt myself during the class or didn't throw a hip out. I legitimately, my hip does come out of socket sometimes, and that would have been a little embarrassing. But the truth is as amazing as the class was, I wasn't 100% present for that class, and I wasn't 100% present for really that moment and for that bucket list experience. And here's why. I think a weird part about our job of creating these videos on YouTube, really these mini documentaries about our life, is that it's just that it's our life, and we want these videos, we want the experiences to be authentic and real authentic experiences that we're going through. But at the same time, we have a camera with us, and we want to make the best video possible to highlight and showcase that experience. Usually those two things aren't a problem. Sometimes it is though. Sometimes trying to make a video can get in the way of the authenticity of the experience. And although I wasn't the one filming, Hillary was, I found myself thinking about the video, thinking about the shot she was getting, thinking about the story we wanted to tell, thinking about the thumbnail, thinking about the title. And that's not why I put train Muay Thai in Thailand on the bucket list. I didn't put it on there to make a video about it. I don't know what this video is. I don't know what the title is. I don't know what the thumbnail is. And that's not why we put anything on our bucket list. The bucket list is a true representation of the things we want to do before we kick the bucket. It's not a representation of the videos we want to make. So that got in my head a little bit during the class, and that's not cool. So with that being said, and listen, I know YouTuber problems, right? If that's my main problem in life right now, big deal. But with that said, I think it's important that in the next class or two, I don't take the camera and I just do the experience without filming it, without showing it, to have that true, authentic experience. And I know we live in a world, especially us being YouTubers, that if you don't film it, it didn't happen. But I think it's important to stay true to the bucket list, that I do just that, not film the next experience or two training Muay Thai, and maybe check in with you after class, and maybe Hillary can come to the last class and show me sparring a little bit. But it feels, you know, just a short while ago we were writing these things on our bucket list, and I had no idea what would be possible of the things that we were writing down. And day by day or week by week, moment by moment, we're scratching some of these things off, having these amazing experiences, and it's just that amazing. My last Muay Thai class here in Chiang Mai. I'm here about 20 minutes early to stretch and warm up, just so my hips can be a little more open for some of these kicks.
I've got bruises all over my legs tomorrow. Remind me of this. If I get kicked in my left leg one more time, it might snap, but. Round 12. I gotta come from behind. Way behind.
How do you feel now?
It's going to the judges, and because of massive corruption in Muay Thai, I won. It's like a mosquito back there just pestering me. Oh, that was awesome. I think that was awesome. I keep looking behind me because I don't know where he's gonna be.
You'll learn tomorrow? You'll figure out tomorrow if it was awesome?
Yeah, I'm done. It's just 2 hours, so it's just a long time to do anything, really, whether it's running or getting kicked. But I feel great. This is what I wanted. This is what I asked for. In a weird, sick, twisted kind of way. Feels amazing.
Truth be told, I almost wimped out on this experience. I thought, man, we are so busy, we're traveling a lot, we have a lot of editing to do. Do I really have time for this? You know, I think anytime we're about to do something that challenges us or makes us feel the least bit uncomfortable, we hear that little voice in our heads trying to tell us that it isn't a good idea. But I'm so incredibly happy that I told that voice to go to hell. Not only because I was able to complete a lifelong dream and train in an amazing gym, but because I met some amazing people along the way too. You know, this experience was just 1 week long, so I didn't really expect to become an expert in Muay Thai. I mean, have you seen my kicks? But there are a few things I learned through this experience. I learned 1, that I need to stretch a lot. 2, that my best fighting tactic is to be able to run faster and further than the other guy, or to only pick fights with my sister. And last and most importantly, I learned that whenever you feel that little bit of doubt creep in, whenever you hear that little voice in your head trying to talk you out of something, that you have to not only ignore that voice, but you have to double down on what it is that voice is doubting. Your future, your best self, and really all of your goals and dreams are just outside of your comfort zone. Take the leap. Do the thing you've always been a little too afraid to try.
Train Muay Thai in Thailand. Did it. I wouldn't say I did it very well, but I did it.